the Bourbon on the Banks Festival, bourbon is more than just a drink. It's a way of life. Attendees can sip the finest bourbons and savor history near the banks of the Kentucky River in Frankfort. Diane Strong is the executive director of the event. She joins us to talk about the event. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
So talk a little bit about what this event will entail.
Well, there's several events going on. Saturday is the big event, but Friday today, we've got a lot going on. We've got the VIP reception and bourbon auction at the History Center there. That's a ticketed event. It's smaller. You get a little opportunity to rub elbows with all of the important people in the bourbon industry. There's still a few tickets for that available if somebody would like to attend it. That's from 5 until 8. We have sampling in the garden. It's gorgeous out there. There's dinner inside. There's a silent auction and a really exciting live auction with an opportunity to bid on a barrel pick experience at Whiskey Thief. So you could literally have an opportunity to go pick your own barrel with your best 10 friends and bottle it up and take the whole thing. So that's a really neat opportunity. Also Friday, today we've got the Bourbon Street on Broadway. This is a free family-friendly event that takes place. It's so much fun. It's circus themed. We've got acrobats and we've got fire performances. We've got lots of performers in the streets. The old Capitol lawn is filled with all kinds of free activities for kids to enjoy. There's music, there's lots of food. That runs from 6 until 9:30. We encourage people to come to Frankfort and enjoy that. It's a great time for families and adults too. I mean, it's a pretty fun event. Also, we've got the O.H. Ingram pub stroll going on at the same time. We've got the Mixed District in downtown Frankfort, so you can go and get a drink in one place and walk around with your drink and go to another place. So we've got these special drinks that each restaurant and participating bar is creating. You can take a selfie, tag us, and you'll have opportunities to win tickets to the festival next year. So that's kind of fun.
That is fun. And so the special drinks, do they all have bourbon in them, or?
Yeah, they're all made with O.H. Ingram river-aged whiskey.
Okay, so for folks who aren't bourbon lovers, what's in it for them, I guess, drink-wise?
Well, I mean, at the event on Saturday, which is the big event, we are going to have over 60 distilleries, but when you include those that are bringing wine and breweries, there's a little bit of everything, but there's over 70. We're in the mid to high 70s for sample opportunities. You basically purchase your ticket, you get in, you get a sample glass, and you can kind of pick and choose who you sample from. And that's included in the price. We also have a food court there. There are 6 different music stations throughout. We've got several bourbons or specific merchants there, so you can go shopping and get lots of really cool gifts for your bourbon-loving friends. So it's a great time. And that event, early access is at 1 o'clock, but general comes in at 2 o'clock, and we have we're almost sold out. Realistically, if you show up on site, you could probably buy a Twilight ticket, which gets you in at 4 o'clock. So you'll be there from 4 until 6. The event ends at 6 o'clock. So yeah, if you go online and there's no tickets, like I said, we will do some Twilight tickets at the site. But it's looking like we might max out.
Okay. And Bourbon on the Banks, it's a nonprofit.
It is a nonprofit, and we are very proud that we donated $50,000 back to our beneficiaries last year, 25,000 of which went into the park where the event takes place. 15,000 went towards scholarships, and 10,000 went towards the White Oak Initiative, which is dedicated to the longevity of the white oak, which is needed for the barrels, the virgin barrels required to make bourbon. So we're proud of that. And yeah. How
can our viewers learn more?
They can go to bourbononthebanks.org. All of the events are listed there, including the after party. We have an after party. They can leave Bourbon on the Banks Festival, go under the bridge, and walk right into this free after party. That's from 4 until 8, and anyone is welcome to go to the after party. That's at Ward Oats Amphitheater. Also find out about, we have a really neat event new this year, and that's on Sunday. It's a bourbon pairing experience with Chef Weta Michael on the Bourbon Bell. So that is actually a boat excursion from 2 to 4. You'll get an educational experience about pairing bourbon, and there'll be some appetizers. It's not a meal, but it's a really unique experience, and it's very limited. There's only 36 tickets available and just a couple left. So I would encourage people to purchase those if they're interested.
There's so much going on in Frankfort this weekend. Seems like it'll be the place to be for folks. If they're looking for something, Frankfort's the place.
There's something for everybody right now.
Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it.
We appreciate you having us. And if you don't make it this year, just mark the calendars. It's the first Saturday in October every year. So when you see those tickets go on sale, snatch them up because the good ones go very fast.
All right, good to note.